Morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning's live stroll. Well, we've made it to hump day, haven't we, of the week? Although we haven't made it to hump point of the week, which is around lunchtime today. So, good luck to everyone today, whether it be work or school, whatever you're up to. Weather report currently sitting at 5.5 degrees, so slightly cooler than yesterday, but not too bad. um, what's everybody up to today? Is it normal work day, school day, whatever day? Yesterday, normal work day, and then we had to go to an open evening for a college for James just to sort of have a look and see what that was all about. So that was quite interesting. Um, and then we just got some grub on the way home. Then watched the Champions League game between PSG and Bayern Munich. I only watched the first half, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is. I just seem to get so tired now. Unless it was Liverpool playing, I just can't stay up now till the end of some of these games. It's just unbelievable, really. Anyway, as Azra just sits down in the middle of the pavement to have an itch, as you do. Good girl. Today, not anything but normal, actually. Work-wise, normal. But then we've got our final football match of the season this evening. Very unusual to be playing on a Wednesday. In fact, I think this is our only, well, in fact, I know it is our only Wednesday game we've had to do. And it's obviously because they would have liked to have had it at the weekend, but in a bank holiday. And of course, our team are doing their European tour this weekend. It's had to be put forward to Wednesday night football. Now, if you were with me at the weekend, certainly on Sunday, you will have heard how upset and angry I was about how the game went on Saturday. And basically, it's the same team, obviously just a reverse fixture. This is how close it has become. Playing the same team same team in 4 days. It's one of those things that it could have been a little bit, the way the fixtures have fallen. It's just unfortunate, but it's unfortunate it's happened so quickly after such a sort of terrible experience on Saturday. But listening to how the boys were talking sort of on Saturday after the game and online over the weekend, well, I haven't heard the conversation as James has told us. Everyone is really up for it. There's loads of his, go on, Ezra, lead on. Loads of his friends from school, loads of parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents all coming to watch the game. I think it hopefully is going to be quite a raucous atmosphere. And that's sort of what he needs, isn't it, really? Friendly, but given the boost they need, this is potentially a league deciding match or a promotion deciding match. Let's put it like that. Let's not put league, because the league still has to look after itself. A few other fixtures to be played before we know what's happening with that. But this could go a long way to us winning the league or certainly getting promoted. Anyway, that's tonight. So, worst case, I'll be finishing work at 5:30. I'm going to try and leave a bit earlier. I'm going to try and ask 15 minutes earlier. Will make all the difference. Wait and see if I do or not. Worst case scenario, 5:30. Be home by 5:45. quick change, and I'll be over there probably just after 6. But I'd like to get there a bit earlier, really, if I can. But it is what it is. And then I'll let you know tomorrow how it all goes. So if you've been with me before, we were heading towards the fields, and this is what we're doing now in the mornings rather than the residential. A relatively quiet week. Yesterday was quite a busy morning actually in the end. Monday was this morning so far has been a bit quiet. We had a good viewing numbers on some of the shorts that came out yesterday. I think about 2,500 views on one of them, which is a really good number for me. As I told you, I've taken a little bit of a hit on subscribers this week. Always a bit annoying when it happens, but it will build itself up when it builds itself up. And I'm just going to carry on doing the hard work with the channel, doing these lives, doing the shorts, doing the vlogs, and we will get there. So if you are able to help, do make sure you like and subscribe. It really does help massively with the channel. Good morning to everyone joining up. As I was just saying, do make sure you like and subscribe. Azra is the star of the show. Here she is. Just wait whilst this car goes by. Go on. Yeah, Azra is the star of the show. I just narrate for her. If you can help, as I say, just like and subscribe. That's mean a lot to the channel. So in a minute, we will be over the fields. It's a lot lighter on the phone than it is in real life still. I still stand by what I said. Next Monday, being Bank Holiday Monday, will be the one that we can come out without the lights. But yesterday morning was a real tester because it was quite a dull morning. And of course, the later into the stroll we got, the easier it got. But it did start off pretty dark. So I do need to be mindful of that. Can't quite put the lights away yet, guys, I don't think. Go on, Azra. Good girl. I say Azra is a rescue dog. Go on, Azra, lead on. Yeah, she's a rescue dog. She was unfortunately found outside the road in a box. So she still doesn't like cars. We've had her years now. I say years. 4.5 years in May, and she's also 5 on Monday. She's a Star Wars dog, May the 4th. So I'll give her a few treats on Monday, especially as Julia and James are away. It's just me this weekend with the dogs and the cat and the tortoises and the fish. I'm home alone, but not really. Now this is where the sunrise is going to be coming from over there, guys. It looks very much spectacular on the camera there. We cannot see the sun yet. It's just a glow of it. Right, Azra's just going to the loo. Good morning, sir. Got a smelly elevator, and we've got a long live. I can't see the rest. Oh, lunatic is that? Make sure we like and subscribe, guys. Does mean a lot. Sorry for doing the old 12s, guys, but Azra's getting me all up in the lead. Right, onwards we go. So this is the first of 3 fields that we'll be crossing. Come on, Azra, lead on. Lots to sniff. Come on. And I was telling you earlier on about James's football match tonight. Well, it will be on this second field we come on to. We won't actually be on the pitch or by the pitch because it's sort of at the top and we're sort of on the other side. But I'll show you the general direction. As I say, if you believe the online chatter, sounds like some security operation, doesn't it? There's going to be lots of people there tonight. And so it should be. First time they've ever been in this position where they can potentially win the league, potentially get promoted. And it's one of those games that doesn't come along very often for kids, and especially our team, which has been more of a development team for a long time. They're in a great position this season. Whatever happens, it's going to have been a successful season. And I know people think, "Oh, you've got to say that," and you're right. But from where we've been to where we are, it is a successful season, and that is the facts. I think the latter part of the season, if I'm honest, and I'm not anything to do with the management now, I had to give that up a couple of years ago. But I've obviously grown up with these boys as they have us. And I truly think there's been a little bit of complacency kicking in. And I think that if they didn't have that, probably would have been in a better position. The game at the weekend, the daylight robbery game, and I've told you about at the weekend on Sunday, clearly doesn't help, but it didn't help the other team either. So it was one of those we deserved to win. The referee robbed us on more than one occasion, but obviously didn't give anything to the other team. Also, in the end, they dropped points as well. So, yeah. Okay, so in front is where the sun is going to be rising from. You can sort of see that glow. The camera does indeed make it look very spectacular. We've been over here when the sun's been coming up, guys, and that'll be coming probably. That'll be in the next month, I reckon. We'll start seeing the sun cresting over the top of those trees. Difficult to know exactly when, because this was all new to me last year when I was doing this. I didn't sort of observe very much exactly sort of when things were happening. It's like I couldn't tell you when I was going to stop using torches this year, really. And it might well be because I wasn't doing the lives when it was dark. I started doing them when it was a bit lighter. Perhaps, I don't know. But at least now in my head, I can sort of say towards the end of April, certainly the beginning of May, we can do away with the torches. And Azra's still got hers on, but I honestly can say to you, I don't think I need mine now. Not sure mine was on. Right. Onwards, Azra. Come on, Azra. I didn't show you. Sorry, guys. I meant to say. So over the far side, sort of in that, just about there, is where our main football pitch is later. So not too far from home. I wouldn't come this way that we've come this morning. There's a far quicker cut through than that, but not far. Anyway, we're heading into the wooded area. This is where yesterday it was particularly dark, just because it was a bit of a miserable day yesterday. Although it turned out all right in the evening, to be fair. Had to put the sunnies on when I went over to this college, open day with James and Elsie Julia. Friday in the UK, they're saying 23, 24 degrees. I mean, crikey. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, supposed to be, yeah, today, sorry, what are we today? Wednesday. So today, tomorrow, Friday, supposed to be stonkers. Friday being the hottest, and then sort of easing off again to the bank holiday weekend, but still sort of very late teens, Saturday and Sunday. Don't know about Monday yet. Haven't looked that far. But oh, there was a deer. There was a deer up there. I don't know if you caught that, guys. Azra certainly caught saw it. Come on, lead on, lead on, lead on. That probably happens once a week. We see a deer in here. Come on, lead on. Don't worry about it. Leave it alone. Lovely bird song this morning. Gone under, Azra. Oh, good girl. So we're going underneath the A10 here, and then we'll be going back above it in a short while. If you're new here, don't forget, do like and subscribe. The channel is getting ever bigger every day. We are 8 subscribers away from 1,000. And then, as I promised, there'll be a next challenge for the next 1,000. But I'm not going to keep talking about it. That'll be it. My goal was 1,000. We're almost there. Help me get there. That'll be great. Appreciate each and every one of you. And then the channel will be complete. And then everything after that is an absolute bonus. This is a hobby for me. It will never probably make any money. It does, fantastic. But that is not the aim. It's just to share experiences, holiday places where we go. There's a few series on there now. Euro Disney cruise we went on last year. And then obviously Mallorca we've just come back from a few weeks ago. So got another amazing travel series coming up later on in the year, providing aeroplanes are flying and all that razzmatazz. We're going to America, Orlando to be precise, for our 20-year wedding anniversary. It's just Julie and myself, but we have got loads booked. We have got a little summer holiday booked with James, Mum, and the dogs are coming. We're going up to Norfolk to a cottage up there. I will be vlogging whilst we're up there, but whether it's a day-by-day vlog or just a sort of a week vlog, I don't know yet. It just depends on what we do. I don't want to sort of bore people, so we'll just have to wait and see what we get up to be honest with you. It's going to be quite a relaxing week, and I say that because obviously Mum's with us, so we have to be careful what we do. So see how we go. Okay, so we're making the turn now, heading back up towards the A10 and then back into the village. Come on, Azra. Bounding like a puppy. And as you can see, that sunrise in front, guys, it's still not as spectacular as it comes across on the phone. I promise you that. Thanks for that. Nice dog. Yeah, she is a good girl. Bounding around, loads of energy. 5 on Monday. She's a Star Wars dog. If you know, you know. May the 4th. As I say, that is not the sky on fire. That is the sun coming up. But as I say, the camera is enhancing that many times over. Cannot see the sun yet. And in this open field, this is where it always feels at its coldest. Still about 5 degrees this morning, guys. I did bring my shorts down this morning, thinking, might try and put them on, but no, thank you. Not yet. Anything over 10, shorts will come out for the morning strolls, but not yet. Come on, Azra. Go, lead on. Come on. So, at the end of this path, we go across the rickety old bridge, and then we're going to be getting to the point where we cross the A10. We have to get Azra onto a short lead as we cross over. Can be a busy road, obviously, at this time of the morning. Sometimes you're lucky. There's a constant stream of cars though this morning, from both ways, but I'm sure when we get there, it will be kind to us. Come on, Azra. Good girl. It is a main A road from London to Norfolk, actually, to King's Lynn, to be completely geographically correct. Thank you for all the likes this morning, guys. Like and subscribe, just really massively mean a lot. We are on every morning, Monday to Sunday. The early ones are Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays is normally 6 to half 6. We're out, and Sundays is usually a long stroll, around sort of an hour. They're not an awful lot longer than this one actually, but we try and do different things. Maybe as I'm home alone this weekend, maybe I will try and do something different. I don't know. I'll see. Depends what the weather's doing. If it's kind to us. Definitely got a car coming from our left. Come on, let's go, because we've got a lorry coming from our right. Let's go. Good girl. Azra's going to do a bit of her agility training in a minute. Over the stile. Oh, such an effort. Come on, lead on. Lead on. Good girl. So as you can see, guys, we're very lucky. If you've not been with me before, we're very lucky with our sort of country walks, country strolls, that we've got so much sort of open space. We are sort of getting back to sort of the residential side of the stroll now. But you know, we're always very, very lucky with the sort of country walks. And there are many. I mean, the one I do in the mornings, Monday to Friday, is the one I sort of have to do. A, to get the distance, and B, time-wise, it's the right sort of time for in the mornings when I've obviously got other stuff I want to do when I get home. At the weekends, Saturday, I sometimes do this same one, maybe alternate it a little bit. It's Sunday that I always change, try doing a different stroll. But even then, you sort of, there's only so many you can really do. There's sort of 3 different ones we can do to alternate. But 2 of them are pretty hilly, actually. I did one of them on Sunday, if you were with me. And it's about 3.5 miles. And it was, yeah, Azra was pretty knackered. To be fair, I was pretty knackered, but she was asleep the rest of the day. Apart from when she heard rustling of food. So I think that was a bit too far for her. I can sort of tweak that a little bit so we don't quite go as far. And I think that probably would be better for her and me, probably. But on Sunday, maybe we'll have a drive out the village. I'll see how we feel, what's going on. It's going to be quite a late night on Saturday with the Miami qualifying as well, I believe. I can't even remember what time that starts. And then, of course, the Sunday night is the Grand Prix, which again will be another late one. Wait and see. The only good thing is Monday in the UK, as I've already said, is a bank holiday. So that might be the day I actually say to myself, I'm going to have a line. Pigs might fly, but as long as I get up and let the dogs out, they'll be all right. They can come upstairs if they want. I'll take Azra out a little bit later. I don't know. I'm saying all this. It does foul up the lives if you come out loads later, to be honest with you. Maybe I do the live and then go back to bed. Thought about that. I don't think I could. I could maybe rest, but I don't think I could go back to bed. And this is amazing parking by this car in front. I mean, really. Azra, go. I know there's a pavement on the other side, guys, but it's ridiculous, isn't it, really? Tonight, this road, I'll tell you now, will be packed because of the football tonight. I'm glad I'm walking, actually. So this is sort of where there is a car park to my right that we can go in, but after 8 o'clock, the gate gets locked. So everybody will be forced to park out on the road. So Lord knows how far down here it will be. But yeah, Julia, to be fair to her, is saying she's going to get there early. So hopefully she'll get a good spot. And then go from there. So in a minute, we're going to go into the last of the 4 fields before we cut back up towards the science park. Welcome to people joining up. How you doing this morning? Do like and subscribe if you can, does mean a lot. We're not very far away from 1,000 subscribers now, guys, so with your help we can get there. So please do consider that. Hit the old subscribe. If you want, hit the bell and you'll know when we're out. We're out every day doing these lives. And this next field we're going on is actually where James used to play on the sort of the intermediate pitches. Come on, Ezra. Ezra, come on, good girl. Walk around this field. And it was on this very touch line on this side of the pitch that we used to stand. We did this. Bit horrible, really, but it's also more remote the other side because the sun rises directly in front, and the sun would always be in the spectator's eye rather than the management. That was the theory behind it. I know she's got a stick. Crazy dog. This is what You know, you don't often see it, guys, the crazy in her, but this is the crazy. Isn't it, Azra? Yeah, nutter. Thank you for another like. Oh, she's had enough of that now, have you? You had enough of that, have you? Come on. Come on, Azra. Are you doing another wee? Had like a racehorse going by then. Come on. Whatever you think is there, you can't get to it. So don't worry about it. You've already been outrun by a deer this morning, haven't you? Come on. Come on. Lead on. Azra. So much occupying her this morning. There's obviously lots of things going on in the hedges that I'm not seeing. Saw that deer all right this morning. Probably before she did. Come on. So we do this little extension to the stroll, even though it's absolutely soaking this grass with the juice that, oh my god, I can't get my words out. The dew. Good girl. Yeah. It was a miserable friend who just came onto the field. You might have seen it briefly in front of us there. I've said that before. I've given up trying to say good morning to him because he's just so miserable. He just doesn't even talk. So we don't worry with him anymore, to be honest. He's also another early bird. I mean, to be fair, I don't know where he lives. I know where he comes from, but I don't know where he lives. But he must come out around about 1:15, 1:20. So a bit later than me, but not a lot. So we are going to be cutting right through the centre of the science park this morning, and that just helps us get over our 2 mile mark, which is what our target is every morning. Doing all right for time this morning as well. If we've been going over half an hour, we must have come up just before 5, so we were up slightly earlier this morning, but only a bit. Normally say between 5 and 10 past we start AM here in the UK. I wish that YouTube and Meta would connect up so you could do these lives on the glasses. Not saying I would do it every morning. I wear glasses, so I'd have to wear my contact lenses. Be nice not to have to wear the chest mount sometimes. I didn't use it on what day did I not use it? Is it Saturday? Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. Didn't feel too bad. He was just having to hold it the whole time. And then when she went to the loo, had to put you down, stuff like that. All right, it's only little things, but it is nice having this hand completely free. Or this one, whichever hold I'm holding her with. So it's now more than light enough that we don't need the lights. I turned off the head torch before we went into the wooded area, so quite a while ago now. Azra, let's turn your light off as well because you don't need it anymore. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Go on then, lead on. Save the batteries. All rechargeable, guys. So we've got the last little wooded area coming up in a minute. Only a small one, and as I say, we go right through the spine of the science park back towards the high road. Then it will almost be homeward bound. So we're doing very well for time. I don't know what we're doing now. Is that 36? Oh, about 45 minutes, so it's about right actually. I don't know why I always find myself looking at my watch. It's the same distance every morning. Apart from Sundays. Go on, Azra, lead on. Good girl. Thank you for another like. I don't know if I've missed that. I've just seen it come up on the screen, so thank you for that. Not too late to subscribe if you haven't already, those that are still watching. Leave it, Azra. That was a bag of probably dog's mess that someone has taken the time to clear up and then dumped it and expect someone else to do that for them. I really don't get it with people. There's a lot of chatter on the local Facebook site about it. I just don't get it why you take the time to clear it but don't take it away. With loads of bins, you don't even need to use a dog bin. Use a normal bin. Just get rid of it. Unreal. On me, unreal. Anyway. So we're now coming into the sort of central bit of the science park. Azra is way behind. Catching us up now. Come on, Azra. It's at this part of the stroll, guys, that she starts to flag. I'm sure if she could say, she wouldn't. There we go. We can't get down there anymore. That's upsetting. So if we do come through and we have to make up time, we have to go the other way around. Can't see. Or we could. We can be on this side and see the mum duck with her ducklings. Haven't seen them in the last couple of mornings actually. Probably a bit too early for them, to be fair. And here's some ducks over the other side actually, away from the pond. Anyway, we won't go over there, especially when she's got her babies with her as well. So we were just very lucky we saw them on Sunday swimming in the pond. I think she had 4, maybe 5, I can't remember now actually. Come on, Azra. There's 2 ducks over there. but they look like a mum and a dad. But I don't think the babies would be over there. They'd be too exposed if there were any cats or anything over here, or foxes. Azra. So we're now going back onto the high road. Again, if you've been with me throughout the winter months, you will know we're using this as sort of a spine through the village with lighting and what have you. Won't have to do that again until November. We've very much got the light now when we come out, and it'll be getting lighter every morning as well. So every morning we come out, it's a minute lighter until the longest day, which is, what's the longest day this year? Is it June? June. Is it June or July? Can't remember. Yes, there is another smaller pond, isn't there? Little Ralphie. That's Ralph. That's Azra's little brother. He's a very clever dog. He types with his paws with the aid of Julia. You believe that? You believe anything? Anyway, guys, we are now getting to the point where we're going to start winding this up. Come on, Azra, quickly, there's a car. So, Azra, you going to say goodbye to everyone? You say goodbye? Good girl. You did see her craziness earlier on, guys, if you were with me over the field. She was playing with her stick. Doesn't often get too involved with that, to be honest with you, so craziness did definitely come out. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and we will reconvene tomorrow morning, same time, where I will tell you all about our football match that's happening tonight. Watch this space.